In Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's newest family photo, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet are capturing attention once again, but probably not as the Sussexes intended. The picture, unveiled with considerable excitement, resembles a heavily altered visual experiment rather than an authentic holiday snapshot. Calling it fake would be an understatement. At first glance, something seems amiss. The lighting appears odd, the proportions are off, and the body language is rigid, awkward, and emotionally detached. Naturally, people did exactly what Meghan intended. They zoomed in. Upon closer inspection, the image becomes even more disconcerting. Archie's arm, for instance, is angled outward instead of naturally wrapping around Harry. His hand placement seems unnatural and almost artificially positioned. Between Meghan and Lilibet appears a peculiar limb that can only be described as mechanical or AI-like, an inhuman-looking hand that doesn't seem to belong to anyone present. It resembles a rendering glitch or an unfortunate Photoshop layer mishap. Either way, it disrupts what should be an authentic family photo. The question rapidly gaining attention on social media is, where are Lilibet's legs? From certain angles, it looks like she has only one. In other views, there might be two. If there are indeed two legs, why do her shoes seem so ridiculously large? Given the quality of the image, a second leg should definitely be visible. Instead, viewers find themselves squinting and debating whether she has just one foot or perhaps an oversized shoe due to this visual anomaly. This situation isn't novel. Speculation arose last year for similar reasons when Lilibet's feet and ankles appeared oddly twisted or misaligned in an image. A pattern is clearly emerging. Archie remains the only one dressed in long sleeves, while others are wearing short-sleeved or sleeveless clothing. Additionally, Lilibet's hair still looks entirely unkempt. This doesn't come across as a genuine kids being kids moment. Rather, it seems like continual neglect presented as authenticity. And then there's Meghan, positioned in a way that draws attention away from the children and towards herself. It was neither requested nor necessary. The hands are in disarray. Harry's hand positioned near Archie's face appears unnatural, while Archie's hand behind Harry looks equally peculiar. Moreover, Archie's legs seem distorted and warped. Meghan and Lilibet appear to possess an unrealistic number of fingers between them. Additionally, the curve of Archie's back is odd with visible distortions above Harry's head that aren't mere shadows but signs of editing instead. Now, let's discuss the financial aspect. According to various online commentators, this was not an amateur effort. Meghan is said to have employed her longtime photographer partner, Miss Herriman, at a supposed expense of up to $2,000 for image enhancement. $2,000 for this result? If accurate, that price makes the final outcome even more disappointing. This does not resemble high-end photography. Instead, it looks like a hastily assembled composite with poor Photoshop work and optimistic intentions. Archie is 6 years old and Lilibet is 4. At their respective ages, they shouldn't be the same height, yet there they stand, almost identical in size. Children usually grow and change over time, but these two seem to be caught in a moment that never moves forward, constantly appearing as if frozen in time with no variation year after year. Archie consistently wears jeans paired with navy trainers and a long-sleeve sweater featuring elbow patches. Meanwhile, Lilibet forever dons a dress complemented by tights and Mary Jane shoes. This repetition strongly implies that generative AI is using recycled source images. That's the nature of how AI operates. It requires inputs to produce outputs. Old photos are inputted, leading to distorted new ones being created. This could account for the recurring clothing styles, mismatched anatomy, warped limbs, and lack of genuine interaction between the children depicted in these images. In each released picture, Archie and Lilibet never seem to engage with one another as real siblings would. They don't play together naturally or even acknowledge each other's presence realistically.